Alright, that's it for her. Doodly-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Siddly-doo.
So, how often do I need to return to camp? Do you need me to report back frequently?
That's entirely up to you. Points privilege.
Oh, lovely.
You're the one taking the risks, so you can gauge how far and how long you can push. From time to time, I or the folks around the camp might have requests, but we'll defer to your priorities. And if you get into trouble, I'll pull you to safety. Might lose some resources, but that's a small price to pay.
Ah, okay. I wonder how that'll work.
Got it. A lot of responsibility.
Points privilege.
Can I ask how you knew to pack up the camp outside the Vale?
The tangles were shifting. They'd been static the entire time. And then, suddenly, just as an arc deflects a wave of Drake's breath, they start to move. That's no coincidence.
How do you know to run to me then?
The tangles closed down the path the caravan took in. And it wasn't like I was going to abandon you.
What a bro!
I believe I was promised one epic tale on how you discovered the route into the Vale's shadow.
I suppose I did promise you. Rumors of a safe passage into the shadow had been swirling among Weaver circles for the last 5 years. They'd always piqued my interest, but I couldn't get a solid lead on it until 2 years ago. Weavers in a caravan bound for Don Brennig told me they no longer had a point. They'd lost an older Casil fellow who journeyed on the Strand Road before the surge. He insisted on one last big expedition before his retirement. Into the Vale's shadow. It killed him, but they got pretty close.
So you got the route from that caravan?
Not quite. The point that died was the one who led them in. He had the trade roads memorized, but it was confirmation that getting close to the Vale was possible. I spent the next few months chasing leads. Eventually, I was able to trade an Ash Peak Drake's Tooth for a map of the trade roads with a dubious Ashar woman in Tarza.
Dubious.
A drake's tooth?
Some people believe grinding the tooth of a drake into a powder and consuming it could have stimulating properties.
Oh my.
Ah.
Fools. Regardless, between the map and the other leads, I was able to plan the route that led us to the Vale's shadow a fortnight ago.
Fortnite? What?
The final missing piece was an apprentice point to take on the expedition with me.
Glad I could help. Thanks for sharing, Aurea.
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
What's a good adventure if you can't regale someone with the tale later?
And how? Alright, there you go. Cool. Do. Alright, we got that. Chica over there. Should be everything. Consult with Cass to learn about improving the base camp. Sounds important. Let's go ahead and do that. But first, pet. Yes, get your scritches. That's right. Change equipment. Oh, so I could go right back to that. Could I mix and match? Is that a thing? Right? Yeah. Oh, I only changed the one. Okay. Interesting. Gotcha.
Hey, I know we need to fix up the forge, but before we do, I'd like to talk to you about something.
Sure. What's up?
I owe you an apology.
What for?
I've been a little cold since you've arrived, and I should have been more welcoming.
Oh, it's fine. I just crafted some cold resistance clothing, so it's all good.
I was just under a lot of stress with everything that happened.
You mean when we ran for our lives from a death cloud into a lost land?
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, that. And losing supplies, and Aurea getting injured, and then having a point takeover who...
Lacks experience.
Yep.
At the time, that's what it seemed like. But ever since we arrived, you've been more than proving yourself.
Damn straight.
You made finding food and water a top priority. That's when I realized our Weaver band is in good hands. I underestimated you when I shouldn't have. And frankly, I was a jerk about it.
You really were.
It's okay, Cass.
No, it's not. I really am sorry. I hope we can have a better relationship moving forward.
Thanks. That means a lot. Let's just start fresh, okay?
We should call ourselves the Febreze Brothers because of how fresh it is.
I'd love that.
Let's see.
You know, when talking to Lane, they mentioned that you actually trained to become Point yourself. I was wondering if that had something to do with why we weren't getting along.
Oh, no. Being Point just wasn't for me. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
The role of Point seemed really serious to you. Can I ask why that is?
Because it is serious. If you screw up, we all die.
Fair.
That seems extreme.
Think of it this way. Let's say we're low on food in the desert. If you scout 3 leagues in the wrong direction, we're all 3 leagues further away from food we need to survive.
Right. I guess I see what you mean. Still sounds like an extenuating circumstance, though.
And being the first to enter the Enclave in almost half a century isn't an extenuating circumstance.
She's making some valid points.
Point taken, I suppose.
Right?
How are you feeling now that we're starting to get settled?
If this is settled, I'd hate to see us scrambling.
No.
I have a hard time letting my guard down when there are so many unknowns. We're still missing supplies and our campsite isn't half what it should be. Can't see myself relaxing and smelling the roses anytime soon.
So, I know Sola mentioned improvements to her forge meant being able to hone my sword. What does that entail exactly?
Unfortunately, the missing supplies I mentioned.
Is there a way I can help you restock?
Right now, we reserve the materials you bring back for your armors and weapons, because that's the priority. But if there's anything you can spare, I can repurpose them into supplies for our campsite.
Sounds simple enough.
Glad to hear it.
Well, alrighty. Repurpose resources into supplies for the camp. 0 out of 10. Salvage resources. Salvage. Visit cast to salvage any excess resources into supplies. A generalized resource. Supplies are used for multiple things over the course of Bryn's adventure, but the earliest use is to restore the band's capabilities through station upgrades. Okay, what do we got? So, the higher tier stuff is going to yield more resource, as it should. Damn, we can get it all just from this tanned resource. Oh, that was from that wolf that kicked our butt. I'm not going to get rid of that. I'm keeping the hell out of that. So it would stand to reason to get rid of the lower tier stuff first. Okay. From what I'm looking at, we can probably just get rid of all of it. We don't have any other blueprints for armor and whatnot. We did the one that we do have, so... Oh yeah.
These are a great start. With the supplies we've got already, we could shape up our campsite.
Mm-hmm.
We lost a lot of stuff when we were running for our lives, and frankly, our setup is only half of what it should be.
Of course.
But we can rebuild.
What do you have in mind?
Like we discussed. Sola could forge better weapons with improvements to her smithy. Like honing your sword so it can cut through arc armor. Alternatively, Dom could certainly care better for our mantles with new tools for weaving. And to keep you in fighting form, having Lane's alchemical tools in top form is invaluable.
Mm-hmm.
There's no end to the improvements we could make around here. And everyone's lives would be safer for it.
What about you?
Me? Oh, I don't need anything.
Come on, there must be something.
I mean, would new shelves be nice? Sure. I also have some ideas for your supply pouches. But don't worry about me. I'm fine. Right now, improving Sola's forge is more important.
You're always thinking 10 steps ahead.
You have no idea.
I love it. The better prepared our Weaver Band is, the sooner we can get out of survival mode.
Oh, I'm glad you agree.
Doi.
Totally. You can count on me.
You can always count on me.
Thanks, Bren.
Alright, so let's see, let's go ahead and salvage the rest of this tier 1 stuff. I'm gonna keep the tier 2 and 3 and 4. That's 4, correct? Yeah. Alright. What does that give us? 60? Alright. So we can level up her forge pretty easily. Huzzah! She's smelting nothing. Okay. Or hammering, what have you. There's nothing there. Yeah. What you doing there, guy? Awesome.
Sola is delighted with the improvements to her forge. She can refine your sword as soon as you'd like. Great work, Bryn.
Turns out we make a pretty good team. This campsite will be top of the line in no time.
Yeah. We're definitely going to need to start directing a water flow to the camp. Maybe even install a fountain in the back. We'd have to get a garden going in here too. Fruits, vegetables, medicinal herbs. Oh, that reminds me. We'll need the... What?
Do you ever take a break? You know, to enjoy a job well done?
Oh my god. It's Aisha. Huh.
Sure. Sometimes. Once there are fewer fires to put out, I'll relax. I swear.
Okay.
You know, I've had a lot rattling around in my head since we got here too. Sure, there are so many new discoveries. That's exciting. But we're also trapped inside a hostile environment. Balancing the discoveries with survival is hard. Sometimes it just gets so loud in my head, you know?
Yeah. I do. It's like waves crashing down on me from all sides. All these awful thoughts of what could happen keep dragging me under until... Never mind.
You can tell me.
Until... I can't breathe. Or it feels that way.
I get it.
You do.
Completely. Maybe we could slow down and catch our breath together sometime. It would definitely help me.
Maybe. I'd better get back to work, but... this was nice.
Wasn't it? Remember that you can change your tracked quest in the journal. Treading Water, quest complete. Honing the Edge, new quest. Consult with Sola about the present cast mentioned. Upgrade, holy. So we have 2, 4, oh wow. This would upgrade mantle powers to level 2. Be able to prepare frost shroud vials that grant cold resistance and flame shroud vials. Nice! That grant heat resistance. Bryn will be able to carry one of each in her belt. Oh, we're doing that. Bryn will have 15 slots available in her belt. I'm not even going to read all of that. That's it. Hell yes. Give me more inventory slots. I am here for it. Alright, I was about to just dump all of our resources into that, but we must progress further in the story to unlock new upgrades. Fair enough. We have enough for this, or I can do 20 more for that. Mantle. I want these vials. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. This is good. This is progress. Now, I don't know if I wanna... what's this? Frost Shroud Blue and Flame Shroud Orange vials provide strong resistance or shrouding from their namesake conditions, meaning a Flame Shroud potion will make Bryn highly resistant to heat. The resistance lasts only a short period of time, but is very strong. These vials will automatically refill on each return to the band's camp. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, dude, well, maybe we just do enough for 50, right? That's how much we need. We'll get everybody to level 2. Yeah, we need 50, so we need 40 more. Maybe we just, maybe we just do a little bit. Just a teensy bit. What does this give us? 2 each? Oh, God. Okay. Let's see. Let's get it down to there. Oh, boy. All right, you know what? Let's just do it, shall we? Nice. All right. It's worth it. Level 2. Sweetie bud. Alright, cool. So we got everybody up to level 2. Nice.
Kaz, what you said about the point roll not being for you. Lane said the training was going well, and then one day, it just
that's
stopped.
right.
Can I ask why?
Honestly, it was just too much for me. The responsibility that comes with being point... I guess I caved under pressure. Leaping head first into danger isn't for everyone. What made you decide to become a point?
Oh, we gotta pick one. Collaboration, the danger, the discoveries. Share that being a weaver has brought me community. Sure, why not?
I love using my skills to serve our band. It brings me a sense of community I've never felt before.
Really? That's what I love about being a quartermaster.
I guess we're both fueled by camaraderie then. I always felt like a black sheep back in Carnhaven.
And has being point given you what you're looking for?
So far, yeah.
Good. For a long time, I felt like I let Aurea down. She wanted me to continue with the training, but I just couldn't. When she offered to keep me on as a quartermaster, I was surprised. In time, it made sense, though. I always enjoyed the planning of my expeditions, more than the expeditions themselves.
So you've been happier as a quartermaster?
Yes. This is much more my speed. Besides, someone needs to hang out with Arva.
Fair and true.
Seriously. I'm more than happy to leave the creature wrangling to you.
I'm not sure I have what it takes to pack a caravan anyway.
I've seen how messy your tent is. You most definitely do not.
Rude. Well then. Alright, cool. Nice. These conversations are cool. Pet. Pet them. All of the pets. Alright. Let's see. Okay. That one's all good. We should have everything, yep, caught up with her. Done deal. Oh. Oh, okay. Alrighty, cool. Nothing new outside of this. Honing the edge.
I knew we'd recover. We always do. Still feels nice to have my core tools back this quickly.
Still a long way to go, but we'll get there.
Speaking of, I've something for you. We've been scavenging around the way station and reclaimed a fair amount of useful materials.
Oh, lovely.
They're stored away and ready for you. Should be enough to reforge your sword as we discussed.
Nice.
What should I expect from a reforged sword?
It depends on the materials we use. Some hold edge better, making your swipes that much more deadly. Others make your gear lighter. Or, for something like armor, change the way it handles heat and cold.
Yes, please.
What's the key difference between reforging my gear and just making something new?
Which is what we did. We made something new, but I saw earlier we could reforge the stuff that we were already wearing.
If you want gear that does something fundamentally different, make something new. For instance, there are fabrics, metals, leathers, and so on that are highly resistant to heat. A suit of armor made of a combination of those would have been incredible against the Drake you faced in the Veil's shadow.
Oh, okay. So it's not just for exploring new environments, but enemies as well.
If you don't need something additional, and just want to improve what you already have, that's when you reforge. Keeps the clutter down in the caravan.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Can you also reforge armor? Improve my bow?
Sure can.
Nice.
Weapons or armor, we can rework them with different materials as you prefer.
Sounds like it's time to make something that can punch through arc armor.
That's the spirit.
Yellow linen. Whoa. Mike, are you okay? Oof, man. Slowly dying. God, man. Anyways. Oh, okay. Reforge your sword and shield at the forge. Ah, so don't just immediately leave it? Okay, got it. Understood. Reforge. Reforging. All of Ren's gear can be reforged to swap out lower quality materials for stronger ones of the same category. The original materials are reclaimed for use as part of the process. Oh, that's cool. New materials will change both the appearance and the stats of your gear. Higher quality materials will have a significant impact on Bryn's damage and survivability. Neato. Well, alright. Oh, so I gotta do my sword, right? Where's my sword? Sword and shields. Well, there's the shield. I need my sword? Question mark? Well, I have no resources, so there you go. Not really. So we're doing kind of a this would have been a cold resistance build if I had more of this. Well, it says I have one, but it won't let me use it. Interesting. Anyways, I thought we were doing the sword. What am I reforging? Just anything? Anything. But I don't have any resources to do this. Not really. Maybe a little bit of this. We can do weapon power and heat resistance. Sure. Oh, and you don't have to do all of them. It's just... Ah. Whoa, weapon power. Hello. That only goes up 1. I don't want to... That doesn't seem like a good use. If we could do this... Oh, no, that's... Okay, I see. Interesting. Sure, let's do that, and then reforge.
Always refreshing to work with carved
That's cool.
materials.
I like that. I like it a lot. Oh, it does change the color. This would be nice to block up against fireballs and whatnot. We need more resources, clearly.
Sword and board. There you go. Not just good as new. Better.
Now that I can cut the carapace free, what's next?
Whenever the band is collaborating on a problem, I'm often the one to create the design, and you'll put it together with me. At least normally they're my designs. Sev actually came up with this one. With carapace and enough metal, I can forge his patch for the leaking conduit.
Ah,
Any
nice.
particular metal required?
No, just enough of the same type.
Okay, cool.
Sev and I try to keep our designs flexible to work with whatever we've got in the caravan.
Smart.
Once you have everything we need, we'll forge the patch here.
All right. Owning the Edge quest complete. Lovely. Use Weaver's Grasp to clear the rubble on the loom gate and fellers. That's... Oh, can't check my powers, but I'm assuming that's the purple stuff, so... Okay, cool. So we can leave now. Right? Yep, maybe. No? That's a useless map. Thank you for nothing. I don't see the waypoint, so I'm assuming we're good here. We can just leave. Bye. It does say in Glintwood Hollow, so... Alright, cool. Done deal. Then we'll have some fast traveling aspects unlocked. All right. Ooh, you know, I should have went by my tent to see what I could have done as far as inventory slots. Oh! Okay, that's good. Great. I guess it emptied our pockets automatically. That's good. It's nighttime. I wonder if that means we'll get new enemies. Hello? That. Oh god. Oh, dude, those poisonous freaking balls of stupid. Damn it. Where you at, you little shit? Gotcha. That's what I was looking for. Little health pot for the boys. Now, the map, yep, it does stay unlocked. So, now that we're all the way back down here, let's go ahead and pay attention to the hammers that we gotta find. Like I said, I think the Sodden Pass is gonna hold the last one. The other ones are up north and then down a little to the east. Smack dab in the middle on that one. Alright, let's push the Feller's Arch, which we have to go to anyways, so there you go. How you doing? Dunk. Get some. Oh, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again. Oh my god, there's multiple. Yep. Wunderbar. There we go. Awesome. Vitality. That is what I need. Oh, I'm like, what is that noise? Dunk. Thank you. Lovely. Damn. Nice. Didn't drop anything useful, but nice. Alright, we're getting close. Gotta go a little bit higher than the last one we found. Dunk. Lovely. What are we doing on inventory? We are filled up. Okay, well, there you go. There you go, don't you know? Mm-hmm.
All right. With kinetic magic, I should be able to clear the base of the loom gate.
Okay, cool. Yoinks! Boom.
All done.
Clear.
Nice work, Bryn. We should have enough space to work on fixing that pipe now.
Alright. Very nice.